Hi guys, my name is Mahdi. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're gonna talk about the piece of shit load I just got. Got booked by a dispatcher. I said okay to it. It's a Saturday morning I'm picking up, and let me show you what it is. Okay, as you can see there's number on them, says 343, and I got the bundles back there that are saying 1 and 2, and that is because it's a 1 pick 4 drop load. All right, we'll go inside and talk about it. I have to I have to strap and tarp it before we get out of here, so let's go. All right, we finally got it done. As you can see behind me here, I used 2 tarps. I could have used 3, but let me show you. 2 tarp because I honestly didn't feel like using 3, but I got like a little opening back here, which I don't think it's a big problem, but if I say it's gonna be raining like crazy, I'll cover it up. And then I have the back right here. It is covered pretty good. It is covered pretty good from the back. Just the middle got a little bit opening, and from the front also covered pretty good. The middle got a little bit opening. Alright, I just picked up the paperwork. The first drop gonna be at St. Louis, Missouri, and we're gonna hopefully try to do that early Monday morning. So let's go see what happens. I just left my truck. I came here and parked at a petrol, and then now what I do is I'm walking to a Flying J across the across the street to get a shower, and because I checked the shower at petrol was $18, so I didn't worth it. Now all I have to do is walk over there. There's a Pilot Flying J, and I could have walked, like they have a fence all over the truck stop. I literally parked across from Flying J, but the problem is there's fence like that all over the place, so I have to like come all over the truck stop and then go over right here by the, it's not the highway but by the road, walk by the road to get across and go to a Flying J. Hope nobody will run me over or anything like that, so see what happens. Okay, I made it there and back. Now that I showered, I feel a lot better. Okay, let's talk about the load I got. Okay, it's extremely shitty. It's a very bad situation because I knew it's gonna be 1 pick 4 drops, but I didn't know it's gonna be the way it is. Okay, I thought about like maybe it's a pallets, maybe it's maybe it didn't say that it was pipes, so I knew it was gonna be tarped. I mean, I had loads like this before, that's like, let's say 1 pick 3 drops. I never had 4 drops before, but the way it worked was like some pallets back there, so I take the tarp off a little bit and then take out the pallets, put the tarp back, and that's it. We go from there, and I only unstrap the load that they're going to take off. But this one right here, I'm gonna show you how it is. Okay, let's go look at how it is. Okay, thankfully I'm at a very light, like a truck stop with lots of light. I'm at Joplin, Missouri, and a petrol at Joplin, Missouri. So this is gonna be the first and second drop, right? And for me to drop this off, I have to unstrap the whole thing, untarp the whole thing, and the three bundle of pipes on top needs to go on first drop off, and then I have to strap back, tarp it back. And my first drop is a funky place. It's somewhere in St. Louis, Missouri, and when I look at it on Google Map, it doesn't look like, I don't get good vibes from it because it's like on a very tight street, and when I do a straight view, it doesn't look like, I mean, I can get there, but I don't know where are they gonna unload me. They might unload me in the middle of the street, maybe they want me to go somewhere else, so I don't know. I'm gonna find out. And then, okay, so let's talk about this one. First drop, I have to untarp and then unstrap and then do it again. I have to strap it, untarp it again. And then second pickup, I have to untarp, unstrap, and then it's fully gone. Put the tarp back here in the toolbox. Same here. third drop, I have to untarp, unstrap, drop off a little bit, and then I have to tarp again and strap again, and then go to the fourth drop, and then I'll be done, you know. Fourth drop gonna be done in, let me go back this way. Fourth drop gonna be done in Minnesota, somewhere by Minneapolis. It's like St. Paul, Minneapolis. That's my fourth drop. And okay, let's go back inside and talk about it. Okay, so now let's talk about the pay. How much is it gonna pay? Is it gonna pay good? One pick, four drop, better be paying good, right? But I mean, it doesn't pay bad. It pays 2,800 on about 1,150 miles of driving. So it's gonna pay about like $2.44 a mile, a little less than that, $2.43 a mile. And the only reason I got it was because it was a Friday afternoon. It was like at 2 o'clock. No other chance, and it was either sit whole Saturday, Sunday, or get this load. And the guy didn't want to negotiate at all. You know, we tried to bump it up a little bit, but they know it's a Friday afternoon, and the pickup was actually on a Saturday. So they knew like, oh, there isn't much option. Like if we don't get it, we don't have a lot of options. So we decided to pick this up, right? And I still didn't know it was a pipe, but it is what it is. Like now I picked it up. It's better than nothing, you know. It's better than sitting over the weekend. That's my idea right now, you know. That's the mindset I asked the dispatcher to book this load for. And yeah, we're gonna go drop it all off, and then I'm gonna be recording each drop if I possibly can, but I don't know if I can or I can't, you know. It depends on, I'm gonna be on a very tight schedule. Okay, so how it's gonna work is my first delivery, it's on Monday morning, and right now it's Saturday night. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze my 34-hour reset while doing that, and Monday early morning I do the first drop, right? That's my plan. And then I'm gonna drive to the second drop, and then I'm gonna sleep there, because by the time I get there they might be closed, and I'm gonna be almost out of hours, right? And then I'm gonna drop that off early Tuesday morning, and trying to get the other two off also on Tuesday, right? That's the plan for right now. Hopefully if everything goes perfect, that's how it's gonna happen. But trucking, usually nothing, like you can't plan it ahead. That's the problem. But we're gonna go see, even if we didn't get done with it all on Tuesday, which I hope we do, we're gonna get done with it early, very early Wednesday morning. Like first thing in the morning we'll be there to drop it off and hopefully find another load. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so I did made it to my first pickup. It's like 7:30 currently, and I was on the other side of the building. They told me to go to behind the building, and then there's an empty spot, and that's where they're gonna unload me. So I did not have to go back up into some crazy place, and that is the empty spot right there. So I'm just gonna go there, unstrap on tarp, and then drop the first one. So here is what we did. I'm currently getting unloaded. Just a tree, it's gone. That's it. That was it. It was a very quick unload. Now I have to go strap it back on, put this tarp back, and then put the bungees, and then good to go. Just made it to the second drop with only 11 minutes on the clock, and hopefully I'm just gonna drop it off and then sleep here somewhere. Let's see if they'll let me do that. Let's go. All right, I made it here. The good thing is I talked to the lady, and she said that I can sleep here tonight. I just have to head in and then get unloaded in the bay, and then head out, and then I can sleep behind the building. And that's awesome. I'm gonna see like what time my third drop gonna open tomorrow, and wake up according to that, and then be there first thing in the morning. And hopefully everything goes good. Yep, we'll see what happens. And here is what this shipper look like. I'm ready to be unloaded. Just gotta go fold my tarp and put it away. And I'm really happy. I'm glad that I didn't have to do this under the sun. It's a lot better here. They have fans up there, so it's a lot cooler than what it is outside. And here are the products. all these are the second drop, and then I'll have the one on the front. Those are the third and fourth drop that we're gonna take care of tomorrow morning. Let's go. Okay, thankfully we did deliver our first and second load today. That's awesome, because I didn't thought I was gonna make it to the second one. I know I was gonna get here, but I didn't know I was gonna be able to deliver it. So thankfully they did let me stay here. I deliver my load and I have 000 on the clock, like nothing left. For that reason, the good thing is I delivered. The bad thing is I can't shower, because trucker life, you know, like you can't shower every night, because I'm out of time and I don't want to go anywhere out of here, like no time to go to a truck stop. Thankfully I have some dude wipes. You probably know what those are. Anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna check and see what time my next drop gonna open in the morning, and I'm gonna be there right on that time. So we're probably gonna stay in sleeper more than 10 hours tonight. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. The goal is deliver them both and then be done with it by around this time tomorrow. So let's see what happens. So you might be wondering, like, Mahdi, what happened to your nose? Because I did not have this at the beginning of the video and it's getting worse every day. So what happened was, while I was tarping the load, I slid and I rubbed it to a pipe, to like at the very edge, you know, it's kind of sharp. So if you're wondering, this is what happened. Hopefully it's gonna get better here soon. Okay, one last thing I want to mention is that it's good that the shipper let us stay here overnight, so it's awesome. But one thing we have to make sure we do as truckers, we have to make sure we don't leave them a bag of shit in the morning or a piece bottle. And the reason behind it is because one time it was back in 2020 when I was a company driver. I was at this shipper, and then I asked them, hey, can I spend the night here tonight? They were like, no. I was picking up some coils, and the problem with that, I was running out of time, and then it had to be tarped. And I told them, hey, I'm running out of time, so is it okay if I go in a truck stop and tarp this? And then they were like, nope, you have to tarp it here in our property, because driver leaves before and they don't tarp it. And then I was like, okay. So the problem was, the guy was saying that I let a truck driver stay here before and they leave garbages behind. You know, who knows what they leave behind? I didn't ask, but let's try to keep it clean, so that way other drivers can also spend the night if they need to. I don't like spending a night at the shipper or receiver, but sometimes we absolutely have to, and it's better to make it here, deliver or load and spend the night here, than to wait for tomorrow, because time is money. So yeah, all right, see you guys tomorrow. All right, just made it to my third drop off. It's currently July 16th, 7:14 in the morning. So yeah, let's drop this off, and then I have 295 miles to go, then drop the fourth one. All right, just delivered my third load, and then now I have 308 miles to go for my fourth drop, and the GPS is telling me I'll be there at 12:58, but I would think I'll be there about like 1:30 p.m. probably. So let's go. I'm gonna drive there non-stop. Let's go. All right, so it is Tuesday, July 16th, and we did finally deliver the fourth drop. The truck is in there being unloaded, and I'm just putting my tarp away for one last time. I already booked another load. I mean, the dispatcher booked me another load, and that's gonna be picked up from, I don't exactly know where, but it's 171 miles away from here. So I have to go and pick that up. But yeah, for now the truck is getting unloaded inside, and I'm gonna put this tarp with it. And thankfully the next load doesn't need to be tarp, because it's hot. Oh, it would be nice if I could have put away the tarp in there, but they don't have much of a room in there. There's pipe everywhere. So yeah, we'll see what happens.